Hey, what's up, my friend? So in today's video, right, I want to share with you, what are some of the best trading opportunities that I'm seeing in the markets right now. Okay, so this is not a signal service where, I tell you to buy, sell blindly and stuff like that. No, it's far from it, right? Instead, what I'm going to do is to, share with you my thought process of the markets, right, based on price action analysis, right? Why I'm looking to enter a trade, right? The thought process behind it. What are some of the key market structure that I'm looking at, and much more. Okay, so all this, right, is to hope to help you develop your own price action analysis of the market, so you can do it without me. So this is just some of the things I'm looking at to provide some guidelines for you that you can refer to in your own trading, and hopefully, right, make you a better trader along the way. Sounds good, right? And if you want to have more of such videos in future, right, here's what I want you to do, right? Hit the thumbs up button and click the subscribe button below this video, right? This way, whenever I publish a new video, you'll always get, the latest updates and you don't miss a beat. Sounds good, right? So hit the subscribe button right now below, and then let's get started. So the first market that I want to share with you is pound yen. So this is the daily time frame. When you see pound yen, if you just scroll back a little, right, these are some of the key levels I'm looking at right now. So the first thing that I want to highlight to you is this one over here, previous support. Now could act as resistance. So price right now is at this key area on your chart. You can see over here, right? In fact, it had a little bit of price rejection, right? One candle, then you have this somewhat of a rejection plus indecision, and right now price is a, it's not close, but it's heading lower for the day. So what I'm looking at is that great, right? The trend is down. The market is at this area of value, and I want to better time my entries, right? And I'm looking down towards the 4-hour time frame, and I kind of like what I see. Right? You can see that this is the pullback that you saw on the daily time frame. Okay, this daily time frame. This is the pullback. So you can see that the 2-hour time frame, right, it gives you a better clue, right, to what the buyers and sellers are doing. Right? You can analyze the price action, clearly over here. And what I'm seeing is that there is a potential head and shoulders pattern over here. Okay, coming into this area of resistance that you've seen on the daily time frame, the previous support turn resistance. So what I'm looking for is, again, right, to short this market, and my entry trigger is going to be, pretty simple. If the market can break and close, right, below this area of support, okay, breaks and close below it, okay, I'll be looking to short this market, right, and then have my stop loss, right, 1 ATR above this highs over here. So I want to give it some buffer from this highs, so possibly, setting it somewhere about here, my stop loss. So let me just remove the lines. Right, let's say, the market, if it does, right, break down, short somewhere here, if it does break and close here, this level, stops will be somewhere about here. Okay, and my take on this, right, is that I want to ride the move down lower, right, to see if, can, retest back this swing low over here. So how I'm going to manage this trade is that I would then, look at the 8-hour time frame, which is, to me, is a one time frame higher, right, a factor of 4. 2-hour multiplied by 4, right? It's a 8-hour time frame, and I will just, very simply just to look to, trail my stop loss, right, on the previous candle high. So if the market continues to hit lower, and it does not break and close above the previous candle high, I'll just stay in the move, right, and to see if I can ride the move down lower. But if it breaks and let's say close above, right, the previous candle high over here, I'll exit the trade. So this is somewhat like a swing trade, right, on this 8-hour time frame. Okay, so this is how I'll be looking to trade the pound yen, and the entry trigger, right, it's actually, the entry setup I'm looking at is on this 2-hour time frame. So this is what I'm looking at. So moving on, another thing that's worth looking is the dollar against the Indian rupee. This one here. So again, the concept is pretty similar. You look at the dollar against the Indian rupee, right? Price is in an uptrend. Okay, coming into this area of a previous resistance, now acting as support, right? Previous resistance now becomes support. So again, right, to analyze the price action deeper, right, you would have to go down to the lower time frame and see, what the market is doing. So in this case, right, looking at a 4-hour time frame, you can see that this market is somewhat in the range about here and here. Okay, so now it's actually at this area of resistance, as you can see. And will this resistance hold, or will the resistance break? To be honest, I have no idea, right? So this is why I'm watching the price action of this market on this time frame. What I want to see is that if the market can continue hovering, right, at this area of resistance, if it can continue hovering here, right, maybe another 3 or 4 more candles here, right, it's going to form what I call a build up. somewhat like a tight consolidation at resistance. And that to me, right, would be a sign of strength, because if the market can hover at resistance for quite a while, like 5 to 10 candles, right, it's telling you that, hey, the sellers, number one, they are unable to push price higher, and number two, buyers are willing to support these higher prices. Okay, so if that happens, right, my entry trigger is going to be quite straightforward. I'm just looking for a break and close right above this area of resistance. This is going to be quite a huge breakout, right? So let's say a break and close above this area of resistance, right? And I'll look to go long. Stop loss, right? Again, just 1 ATR below this swing low, somewhere about here. Okay, and to see if I can write a swing move up higher back towards retest these highs over here. Okay, so setup is pretty much the same. And a few things that you can think about is trade management. So earlier I mentioned, right, that I was trailing it on the higher time frame, the previous candle low for the pound yen. So in this one over here, I just something to share with you is that you don't have to follow my own trade management, because you're not me and I'm not you. So one thing to share is that if you want to manage your trade, another way you can go about is that if the market, let's say, it does break out, right, that it's you're trading with a uptrend on the higher time frame. Okay, and if the market does break out, right, and the market is about to move higher, it tends to make a series of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so what you can do is you can trail your stop loss, right, on the previous swing low, and previous swing low. So if the market breaks, right, and breaks below the prior swing low, then you exit the trade. So this is another approach that you can use to manage your trade. Okay, there's no right or wrong, right? You've got to find something that suits you. Alternatively, there are traders who use moving average as well, trailing it using the 20 MA, the 50 MA. Again, hey, it's up to you, right? It depends on your trading approach, right, and what suits you best. Okay, so this is for Indian rupee, another potential trading setup on this. Another one to share, okay, worth looking at is silver. So you can see that silver, right, pretty much, right, it's a very similar, okay, in terms of the chart pattern, it's similar to the one that is about to happen on dollar against the Indian rupee. This one, you have this build up form about here, right, just under this area of resistance. So this is why I said that the longer price hover at resistance, right, it's a sign of strength, right? People are willing to buy at this level, or the sellers, they're unable to push price lower. In this case, you had a break and close above this level, right? And the market that did, rally up higher. So if you have missed this move, right, don't worry, right? There are always opportunities in the market. So what could possibly happen now is that if you look back a little bit, right, I have this market structure highlighted over here, this area of a support, right? Support turn resistance, then market now break out above it, now retest this previous area of support again. So again, right, the daily time frame, right, it's good to see where you are in the big picture, but in terms of analyzing price action, you want to go down to a lower time frame and see it clearly. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, right, about here, you can see that this market is in an uptrend, right, and it seems to be respecting this area of support that I've shared with you earlier on the daily time frame. If you also pull out the 50 MA, right, this market tends to had quite a few bounce off this moving average as well. So right now you can see that the price, right, it's about heading higher. So few ways you can trade it, right? Right now the price has already bounced off the 50 MA, so you would have missed this one over here. But at the same time, right, the price right now has also just break right above this downward trend line. So that could be another entry trigger for you to go long. And then again, stop loss, right? You want to put it below this swing low, below this 50 MA, right? Give it some buffer somewhere about here. Okay, and then you want to see how far the market can hit higher, right? So this is another trading setup. It's a trend continuation trading setup, right, for silver. Okay, so this is a daily time frame, right? Looking pretty alright at this point in time. And I would say those are the four, right? The four trading setups that I'll be looking closely, right, for this this coming week or even this coming month, right? Depending how long the setup takes to unfold itself. And also what to share is stock markets, right? So stock markets, we had a massive decline followed by a strong rally in recent weeks, right? So you can see over here, right, this is the S&P 500. This is the key market structure that I'm looking at, right? This area of support. So right now the market is coming into this area of support, and really it's at what I call a turning point, right? If it breaks out higher, okay, this is a sign of strength, because now if it breaks out higher, the market can actually retest this previous area of support, right? And then have potential buying pressure to continue to push the price higher. Alternatively, right, in not such a good scenario, this becomes a previous support, right, now become resistance and the market rolls over from here. So this would probably lead to the other stock markets around the world to continue their decline. So now the question is, which way is it, up or down? I have no idea. So this is why we analyze the price action of the market. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, again, at this point in time, right, what I'm seeing is that the buyers, right, they are still in control. You can see that, higher lows and higher highs coming to this key market structure. So they are still in control, but that's not to say that they will be in control forever, because now you're at this key area of a resistance, right? The market could stage a very strong decline, okay, then does a weak pullback and then break this low, right? And now you have a series of lower high and lower low, and if that happens, right, there's a good chance the market could roll over towards the downside. Okay, so that is if that happens, right, that could be a potential trading opportunity for you to short. Okay, to let the the price action show you sign of weakness before you take a short position. So that is what I'll be looking for on the S&P 500 as well. In terms of long setup, I'm not really seeing anything at the moment. Okay, so the thing that I want to bring across to you right now is that it's at this key market structure level. So pay attention to it, right? This really have strong implications into how the other stock markets in the world will react. And finally, right, I want to share is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, haven't talked about it in a while, but you can see that ever since, right, we had this volatility contraction over here. I believe I talked this price action aspect in my MACD video, the MACD indicator video, right? If you want to have a look, go back and check it out. I said something along the lines of you have a series of lower highs coming into this area of support, plus, right, this volatility contraction over here. Notice the range of these candles getting tighter and tighter. So this is a sign to you that the market is about to make a big move, right? And looking at the price action, my guess at that point in time is towards the downside, because you saw this lower highs coming into support. So my guess is towards the downside, and true enough, it came down lower. Okay, I'm not always correct, right? I do get it wrong as well. The Euro Canadian, something similar happened in the opposite direction. That is where I got it wrong. So just to really share with you, right, I'm human, I make mistakes. I'm not a perfect all-star trader. So anyway, that besides the point, right? What I'm seeing at right now is that Bitcoin, you can see that it has came into this key market structure level as well. There's around the 3100 level, right? Resistance, support, support. Okay, so I'll be honest, right now, the trend is still towards the downside. Okay, so this is really for those of you who are comfortable taking counter trend trades, right? So what I'm seeing right now is that there is a potential inverse head and shoulders forming about here. Okay, and you can draw this somewhat of a neckline. Okay, so you can see that the range of the candles again getting tighter and tighter. So again, the market could make a big move up or down. No one can guarantee you, right? But from the looks of it, from this price action of this market right now, okay, if it does break and close up higher, right, this is a sign of strength, and the market could possibly retest back towards this level over here around the 6,000 level where previous support turned resistance. So this is a possible counter trend swing setup towards the upside. Bitcoin, right, for those of you who trade Bitcoin. Okay, so this is my take on it. Okay, and also, right, one thing to share with you is that recently I have update the Trading Academy. If you want to check it out, right, the link is over here, tradingwithrayner.com/academy, or just go down to my main website, click the link on the menu over here, Academy. And again, this is useful resources, right, for you to help you in your trading. We have forex trading basics for those of you who are clueless about FX, candlestick patterns, chart patterns, trading indicators, strategies, best trading tips, right, and much more. This resource over here, right, this orange button one, they're all completely free. So help yourself to it, right? If I just click on trading strategies, I click on it, you can see that I have different strategies that you can look to learn, right? If you click on it, there's a video over here, plus all the text and all the annotation and charts to help you along the way. So it's very comprehensive, right? I've even someone saying that this should be charged for, right? This resource over here, okay? And for those of you who want to take your trading a step further, right? Like for example, what you've just studied just now is the weekly. I won't call it weekly market analysis because I don't do it every week anymore, okay? But if you want more of such videos, such analysis on a week-to-week basis, you can check it out, my weekly trade alerts. This is a premium trading service that I offer, right, where I share with you my thought process of the markets, just like this video over here, but on a week-to-week basis. Every week you get such videos like this. Then you'll be part of our trading community, right? You have access to my backtest research lab, where I share with you statistical data to what works and what don't in the financial markets. You get access to my PDF trading strategy guides, right, all in PDF format. as well as exclusive access to my training webinars, right, where you will learn new trading strategies and techniques to trade the markets. Okay, so anyway, Trading Academy, right, a lot of resources down here. Come and check it out, right? If it helps you, right, I'll be happy to hear that. Okay, so with that said, I have come towards the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and any questions, just let me know below and I'll be glad to help. So with that said, I wish you good luck and good trading. Until next time.